This is April 13, 2026, being Monday. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. All right. It is in the news, and it has been confirmed that Nigerian army lost some soldiers, including Colonel AI Monday, to attacking drones by the Bokoharam set. Now, I'm going to take you back to 10 months from today. Look at it on the screen. 10 months from today. I made a video reporting how Iran shipped drones to Chad Republic. From Chad Republic, the drones were shipped to Nigeria. And this is the third time they are using the drone to attack. Not once, not twice. This is the third time they are using. This is not a toy drone. The exact drone to attack. They used it exactly a year ago. They used it 6 months ago. And they are using it today again. When this drone was shipped into Nigeria, I reported it that look at how it came. This is 10 months ago, so that people will not think it is because of Russia. Iran-Israel confrontation or US confrontation that is making me to say this. I made this video 10 months ago. Look at it. So go and type what you are seeing there on Google or on YouTube and go and listen to everything I said. How these weapons were shipped into Nigeria. Attacking drones, suicide drones, sophisticated drones. The drones that is playing dangerous game in the Middle East are the drones that Boko Haram is now using. Let me see where this war will lead us to. You understand? Because it seems that nobody at this moment is even ready to know the truth, to listen to the truth. Everybody is just living I don't care life in Nigeria. Now, I want to read out this article for you. It's very important you stay with me because I want to explain so many things for you. This article is from Sarah reporters who were able to reach to the Nigerian army and they explained the situation to them, including the APC House of Rep member representing the constituency who confirmed the kind of drone that they used against the Nigerian army. And the publisher titled it Boko Haram used armed drone to strike army convoy, kills colonel, others in Monguno, military source says. Now, let me read out the details and I will be analyzing it paragraph by paragraph so that you will understand what is actually going on. It reads that the attack on Nigerian troops of Sector 3 under Operation Hardened Kai in Borno by terrorists was carried out using armed drones to strike the army convoy, a military source has said. Sarah reporters have reported the killing of army personnel, including Colonel A.I. Mohammed, during an ambush by militants from the Islamic State-backed faction of Boko Haram in Borno State. The soldiers were on patrol to clear some Boko Haram elements in Mongono following credible intelligence when they were ambushed by the group, according to a major in the army. The terrorists deployed armed drones on the army convoy in the town around 2 a.m. on Monday. The drones used by the insurgents are similar to those deployed in countries like Israel and Ukraine, he said. The drones they use is similar to the ones that are deployed to the countries like Israel and Ukraine. Do you get it? So it's not a toy drone. It's not the kind of drone you see. These are sophisticated drones. Nigeria don't have air defense system. So these people can take over any barrack with drone they want to take over. They can take over everywhere. They can strike Aso Rock. They can strike everywhere. Nigeria don't have a single air defense system. So many people will be asking, how were they able to purchase this drone? That is why I leave this video for you there. The video I did 10 months ago when I got credible intelligence on how these people were able to acquire these drones. This is what is going on. All right. This is what the eyewitness said. The 242 Battalion commander and soldiers were ambushed around 2 a.m. this morning by terrorists in Mongono, Sector 3. The commander was with some soldiers and we don't know the number of casualties yet, the source said. 242 Battalion. All right. They were going for reinforcement. It was drones that they used on them. The terrorists sent bombs with drones. Those things shelled them. It is very unfortunate. I could remember that the army explaining last year how these terrorists have been deploying weaponized drones last year. Remember this video I did 10 months ago. similar to those used in Israel and Ukraine. These drones are hard to detect with conventional radar. So even though you even have a defense system, the drones will be difficult to detect with just conventional radar. You people are seeing the level that these people have graduated to. This is when they have started using human shed, going to the market, going to hospitals. They are now using human shed. If you want to strike back, you must get ready to strike civilians. This is the level Nigeria is getting to. Now, in 2025, Ahmed Jaha, a member of the House of Representatives representing Borno, alleged that Boko Haram insurgents were using drones to attack residents in Borno State. The All Progressive Congress APC lawmaker representing Damboa, Goza, Chibok Federal Constituency said the weapon used by the terrorists were more sophisticated than those of the Nigerian military. Earlier sources told Sarah reporters that Colonel Mohammed was killed by an improvised explosive device, IED, following an ambush by the terrorists. But later, they now discovered that no, it was drone attack and not IED. Dear people who cares to know what is going on, people to whom it may concern, this war going on in Nigeria is not a small war. No, it's not a small war. The whole world are interested in Nigeria. Terrorist countries are supporting terrorists in Nigeria. Everybody just wants something out of Nigeria. But we are doing ourselves the service because there is no how Nigeria is going to win this war, not generation to come. You know, anytime I make this statement, some persons, especially people in the Nigerian army, they will say I'm trying to demoralize them. No, this has nothing to do with demoralization. This is talking reality out of issues. Nigeria is not going to win this war because of some certain reasons. Number one, underlying issue. What these Boko Haram people wanted is already in Nigerian constitution. They want a Sharia country. They want a Sharia state. And people, governors, senators sponsor that thing into Nigerian constitution. So you cannot say that people in government are not supporting them. You can't say that. There are underlying issues to this. So it's not going to end. You can't defeat these people because sometimes you might not even get the order to fight them. Then number two is that they have a strong support from Turkey, Iran, and all these countries. Remember, Turkey shipped weapons to Boko Haram. Remember, even Iranian's weapon was intercepted in Lagos after two nodes have entered Nigeria. Bombs, ammunition, guns, intercepted in Lagos. Iran shipped it to Boko Haram. Like, these people have backup, both internal and external. Everything I'm telling you is subject to verification. Go and verify them. Go and check everything I'm telling you. So, anybody trying not to understand where we are now, that this war is not just ordinary war. And I hate it that Nigeria, both the soldiers, both the civilians, nobody is asking the necessary question. What do they want? What do these Boko Haram people want? What do they want? Simple question. What do they want? They want an Islamic state. They want a Sharia state. And that is why any country who understands that Nigeria Christians are like 50 to 52% population in Nigeria will not fold their hands to allow people to be subjugated in this country. Anyway, these people forget about so many things that are going on. Many people in the government love them. Many people in the soldier love them. Many people in the Nigerian armed forces and government, they love them. They love these terrorists so much because they are doing their work. You know, some time ago, I saw a newspaper with inscriptions of Gumi's quote that Boko Haram are blessing to northern Muslims. I laugh. Before our eyes, a governor appointed Boko Haram commander as a commissioner of religious affairs for the implementation of Sharia in Nigeria. We all know everything that is going on. We are just deceiving ourselves. We know what is actually going on. Anyway, where do we go out from here? Pay attention. Some things are about to unfold in Nigeria. If urgent action is not taken, remember everything I have told you about 2026. There is an interest to annex Nigeria into a terror stronghold. Anyway, you are not obligated to believe what I'm telling you now, but reality is going to teach you a lesson. Time will come, you will remember this video.
It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban, they think about the Mujahideens, and they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia, and there is whatever thing they have in their head, they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. They mention names. I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know, presently in government, that the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Asu Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they are in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them. You can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration.